You are watching Access LaPorte County Channel 97. Coming up next is the March 18th special meeting of the LaPorte County Regional Sewer and Water District Board. You can find more information for this meeting by visiting www.accesslaportecounty.org.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. We're going to call the LaPorte County Regional Sewer and Water District meeting to order on March 18th, 2025. Will everyone please stand to salute the flag? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you. We'll go ahead and do the call to order.
Roll call.
Roll call.
John Carr, not here. Marcella Quinstick,
Here?
Jerry Jackson,
Here.
Mitch Bishop, not here. Corey Campbell,
Here.
Mark Danielson,
Present.
Amanda Laners,
Here.
Amanda Quorum.
Very good. We're going to go ahead and go to public comment. Anyone who wishes to speak needs to state their name and address for the record, and you have 3 minutes to speak. Anybody want to make public comment? No public comment?
Do we have anyone on,
Zoom?
okay.
Okay, we'll go ahead and close public comment, and we'll go on to bid openings for the Hudson-Saguenay wastewater treatment system.
All right. Marcy, do you want to read these aloud, or do you want to have me read them aloud?
I would prefer you do it.
Okay.
Personally. I mean, that'd be great.
Do you want me to open them as well?
Is whatever, Barry, you feel, you okay with that?
That was the last go around. I think the
Yeah.
procedure was we had JPR open them, JPR read them, and then our task will be to accept them and refer them to JPR for review and a report back at the next regular meeting.
Okay.
All right. Everybody hear me okay?
Yes.
On? Okay. This first bid is for contract A from Grimmer Construction.
What's contract A?
Contract A is the pump station and force main
Okay.
and treatment plant improvements. So, contract A, total base bid is $6,125,938.00. And for voluntary alternate bid number 1, there was no bid.
Okay.
Okay. Next bid is from TGB Unlimited, also for contract A.
Like the fourth or fifth page in.
Yeah. All right, the total base bid price from TGB Unlimited on contract A is $4,403,906.00, and on voluntary alternate bid number 1, there was no bid.
Okay.
Next bid is from LGS Plumbing Incorporated out of Crown Point. This is also for contract A. Total base bid is $5,443,624.00. And voluntary alternate bid number 1, there was no bid. Next up, we have Selge Construction bid for contract A. Okay, total base bid is $4,655,790.00. Voluntary alternate bid number 1, no bid.
Can you repeat the name of the contractor again?
Yes, that last one was Selge Construction out of Niles, Michigan.
Selge?
Selge, S-E-L-G-E. Yep. All right, that does it for contract A bids. For contract B, we have 1 bid from Selge Construction. All right. The total base bid price for contract B is $2,930,658.00.
What a savings.
Mandatory alternate 1 bid price is $367,686.00.
That's an ad, right, Dan?
What's that?
It's an ad?
It's a mandatory alternate.
Okay.
Mandatory alternate number 2 price is $198,321.00. Mandatory alternate 3 bid price is $189,303.00. Mandatory alternate number 4 bid price is $317,516.00. And finally, mandatory alternate number 5 bid price is $247,028.00. And that's the only bid on contract B.
Thank you, everyone who bid. We appreciate it. And we're going to take these bids under advisement. Sorry about that. Thanks, everyone that bid. We're going to take these bids under advisement. JPR will look them over, and then we will be making an announcement on Tuesday's meeting,
They'll be
possibly.
they'll be making a report to the,
Yep.
to
Okay.
the board at our regular March meeting next Tuesday, and then we'll see what decision the board makes at that time based on the analysis of the bids.
Sounds great.
Yep.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and move on to the First Amendment to the, the First Amendment to the amended and restate sewer rate ordinance by title only.
Unless someone would object to doing it by title only.
I would not object to that.
Please, not.
Yeah. Do you need a motion for that, Barry?
No,
Okay.
not if nobody objected.
Okay.
So the ordinance is an ordinance amending the amended and restated sewer rate ordinance, which is currently ordinance number 2024-01, and establishing a schedule of rates and charges to be collected by the district from the owners of properties served or to be served by the district's Hudson and Saguenay Lake wastewater system Phase 1 project. And so briefly, and certainly Steve can add some color, we have this time constraint that we've got to move in. If we decide to move forward on this project and close on our loan with SRF, we've got this super, super tight time frame. So in order to meet that time frame, we actually had to kind of develop not to exceed rates that we published and have this initial reading on. So both for the benefit of the board, benefit of the public, the rates that the board is reviewing, which in a nutshell would be for a single family dwelling unit, for example, would be a not to exceed rate of $120 per month. Those are, for lack of a better word, the potential worst case scenarios. I think
Right.
Steve kind of developed a rate based on not only what we were guesstimating the numbers to be, but also the mood of the board based on its thoughts that it made clear on prior meetings about at what number would it be willing
Right.
to move forward. So hopefully, again,
We may come in,
hopefully it depends on the analysis of
yeah.
the engineering study and Steve's magic, and those numbers could come in lower. So as we moved to a public hearing, if we're moving forward, if the board decides at the next meeting, yes, looks like this is doable, we want to move forward on phase one, we would have then at the special meeting, which is for the second and adoption potentially meeting, which is April 7th, we'd have real numbers.
Okay. Okay.
So, but I wanted to make that clear to the public, to the board, that these are not final numbers.
They
Okay.
have bids now.
Correct.
Will we have some guidance on Tuesday as far as where those might land?
I think, yes, the plan is Dan and his team are going to do the review of the bids tonight and then get with me at some point tomorrow to confirm the bids. We may have to give you some alternatives, I guess, depending on what, we've got multiple alternatives here on contract B. So depending on which ones you choose to go forward with, that obviously is going to have an impact on rates. So I'll have to do some type of tiered analysis to help you make a decision on Tuesday as to which way you want to go.
Now, did we ask about the engineer's estimate for either one? Do we have those?
I can provide it to you.
Okay.
You want it now?
I mean, that's fine.
Okay. Well, I'll just bring it.
Do you guys mind if we do that? Just
No,
so we
I
have
was
it?
going to say, it's an appropriate time for
Yeah.
questions and discussion, and then at some point, the board can just take
Yeah.
a vote to move this to public hearing on April 7th.
Okay.
So the contract A engineer's estimate was 4.5 million roughly. And the engineer's estimate on the base bid of contract B was roughly 2.5 million.
Okay. So we're not horribly,
No, we're pretty
we're
close.
actually, okay, good. Great. Thanks, Dan. So I'm going to go ahead and you said we need a motion to actually adopt this, Barry? Is that correct? Make a motion to
Just-
move this to the,
To public hearing set on April 7th.
okay. I make that motion?
Second.
Do I call all in favor or do you, Jennifer?
All in favor?
You do, Marcy.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Just
Motion
to be
passes.
clear, that was the first reading.
That was the first reading.
I think notice will be published Saturday, and is there a second publication? Right, for notice of the April 7th meeting.
Perfect.
And the ordinance is available, I think, or
It will be.
Will be.
Starting tomorrow.
starting tomorrow, will be on the website. And I think, are we going to get a copy to Amanda's office? Usually we have one here physically in the courthouse, so.
I can have it available.
All right.
I can have it available.
All right. Is there anything further that we need to discuss, or I'll make a motion to adjourn?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Adjourn, meeting adjourned. Thank you.